Day 3, Sunday, Big Bear. Came out here to the lake kind of early. Sunrise was about 45 minutes ago. Wanted to try to get here earlier, but didn't make it. It's crazy. The other side of the lake is all misted up. The whole lake's misty over there, but over here I guess maybe it's too deep. And it's beautiful over there. Beautiful here too. But I'm just chilling. I'm gonna try to do some fishing for about an hour and then head home. Just thought you might want to join me. Man, it's beautiful out here. Caught something. First time catching anything. Holy shit. Lost my bobber. Alright, I'm gonna call it a day. Packed up my stuff. I head back through the mountain, put the drone up, cut over through the mountain to Apple Valley, stop and have lunch along the way. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, I'm up here at the trailhead right at Fonskin. I'm just going to air down a little bit because I have a long ride. You really don't need to air down, but there is some sections that are pretty rocky and they're the solid rock that's stuck in the ground and it rattles everything. So I think I'm at 45 right now. I'm going to go down to 20 and then I'm going to head out up the road out of Fonskin, do some off-wheeling a little bit, some overlanding, if you call it overlanding. Probably about an hour and a half to get to the other trailhead on the other side by Apple Valley. I'm timing it from where I was fishing to Apple Valley area and see how long it takes me to cut through this whole thing. I am going to stop somewhere and have lunch, I think, for a late breakfast. You know, my bagel, my ham and cheese bagel. Besides that, it's going to be just a nice little drive. Had a nice morning, woke up early, went fishing, didn't catch nothing, but that's okay. And now I'm just going to do a little off-roading, hour and a half, 2 hours, and then have some lunch. It's going to be nice. Just a nice relaxing drive home. Hopefully. You never know, right? So, alright, I'll let you join me as I head back home, cutting through the mountains of Big Bear back into Apple Valley. Thanks. came down the road a little ways to air up because the road up to the trailhead is really washboardy. So if you join me again for another one, I appreciate it. I gotta air up real quick and get home, and excited to see my kids. They're about to be dropped off probably right when I get home, so I gotta air up real quick and keep it moving. But if you did set time aside to see another video of mine, I really appreciate it. Getting a lot of positive feedback and comments, and a lot of people are starting to subscribe for some reason, and I really appreciate it. All you guys that watch these videos, I know they're kind of long. I like making long form rather than short for some reason for now. But anyway, thanks for joining me again. I went camping off-road with my buddy from Arizona. He took off. I camped another night. I went fishing and woke up, went fishing again. Now I'm coming home. I'm down toward Apple Valley, I think this area is called, or close to Hesperia. I'm going to try to start linking all the trails that I'm on. So anyway, thanks for joining me. I gotta run. Bye.